Hello ladies and gentlemen, and very welcome to this new video. If it is the first time to bump into this channel, you might consider subscribe so you don't miss any future video. My name is Rene Tank, one of the founders of Africa Excellence. Africa Excellence is a non-governmental, a political and non-religious organization that have been created by a group of honest Africans that have all succeeded in their area of expertise, and they have understood the importance of coming together in the spirit of synergy to be more dynamic and competitive at a high level. They have one mission in mind: bringing African excellence and experience to the service of the world for the benefit of the citizen. They have 6 missions. Number 1, training and education. Number 2, company formation. Number 3, the promotion of young entrepreneur. Number 4, the promotion of African culture. Number 5, bringing together human and material in the spirit of synergy to be more competitive and dynamic at a high level. Number 6, the search of the well-being of humanity through our various projects, social and entrepreneurial. If you remember from the launch of our project on the 21st October 2023, we promised you that we will be bringing various projects so we can all benefit from what we do. The project that we are bringing today is a property project where you can consider and perhaps invest in.
The living room, 4.5 by 4. The living room is a central and multifunctional space within this house, designed for relaxation, socializing, and entertainment. The layout. The living room typically features an open and inviting layout. It's adjacent to the entrance, making it one of the first areas encountered upon entering the house. Flooring. The flooring in the living room is laminate. Window. The living room has a large window allowing sunlight into the house during summertime. Now let's go to the kitchen space. Layout. The kitchen space comes with the L-shaped worktop and a coffee bar. And this layout is organized to optimize workflow and efficiency, with key elements strategically placed. And this space provides a work surface for food preparation. Cabinet. The kitchen is also equipped with ample cabinet for storage, including upper cabinet for dishes and glasses, lower cabinets for pots and pans, and drawers for utensils. Appliances. This kitchen appliances has a stove, oven, refrigerator, and dishwasher. Ventilation. There is a ventilation system installed above the cooking area to remove cooking odors and ensure proper air circulation. Flooring. The kitchen flooring is hardwood, chosen for its durability and easy to clean. Master bedroom, 3.80 times 3.80. The master bedroom is larger than other bedrooms in the house, offering ample space for a comfortable sleeping area and additional furnishings. There is a small storage in the room which can be converted into ensuite bathroom for the convenience and privacy of the homeowner. The room has a large window that can be covered with blinds or shades to provide privacy and light control. This room is large enough to accommodate a comfortable chair, small sofa, providing a cozy space for reading or relaxation. Small room, 2.80 times 2. The small room, or a box room, is a compact space that requires careful consideration in terms of design and layout to maximize functionality and create a comfortable atmosphere. Window, and this room has one window to allow natural light to enter, helping create the illusion of a more open and airy space. Toilet, 2 times 120. The medium-sized toilet, also referred to as a standard or regular-sized toilet, is a bathroom fixture that strikes a balance between space, efficiency, and comfort. This medium-sized toilet is designed to fit an average-sized bathroom. It has dimensions that are neither too compact nor overly spacious, providing sufficient space for comfortable use. Wall and floor are tiles, providing a durable and easy to clean surface. The basement. This is also a utility room where gas and electricity meter are found. It's also an additional solution for storage facility to free the living space. With the rise of remote work, this basement can be converted into home office or workspace, providing a quiet and separate area for work-related activities. Small backyard. There's a small backyard, which is a limited outdoor space that, despite its size, can be transformed into a charming and functional area for various activities such as storage solution. It may benefit for small storage solutions like storage benches, desk boxes, or compact shed to keep gardening tools and outdoor accessories organized. So that was the full description of the house.
If you have watched the video up until this point, you might consider watch the video till the end, because this is the last part that will help you to decide, based on various facts and figures, whether it's the best project for you or not. We now have the financial analysis of the deal that we described earlier. We've done that on an Excel document of 2 columns to start with. On the first column, we have description, and on the second column, we have the amount in pound. On the first line, we have the market value, which is £130,000. And on the second line, we have £118,000, which is the amount that we managed to negotiate. So you can see that we receive a huge discount of £12,000. The achievable monthly amount rent is £935. And on this deal, you can either buy it in cash or you can borrow money from the bank, which in general the bank will offer you 75% of the deal. In our case here, if the bank offers you 75% of the deal, you will receive $85,500. Now, let's see what you need to put in initially. You need to put in a deposit of 25% of the initial price, which is £29,500. And you need to pay tax and legal, which is 4% of the purchase price, which is $4,720. And for the renovation, we haven't mentioned anything on that because the house is currently occupied by a family. Obviously, they are not paying $975. You can negotiate a high price. Yes, and obviously if they don't want to pay the high price, they can vacate the property and they can easily rent it out at that price. So to start with this investment, you need to have this total amount of money, that is 34 to 20 to start with.
So supposing that you manage to acquire the property, this is what you need to expect to spend monthly. On a monthly basis, you'll be spending £332 as interest to the bank, because we can negotiate this deal as interest only with the financial institution. So the interest on 85,500 times 4%, that's the best deal that you can have now on the market. You know, after COVID, after the war in Ukraine, and a lot of things that happened, the bank have just increased the base rate has been increased by the central bank, and subsequently the commercial bank has also increased their interest rate, which currently the best rate that we can have on the market is 4.5%. Obviously, when you have this property, we don't expect it to be managed by yourself. We highly recommend you to have it managed by the estate agent, and they charge roughly, or on average, 10%. Some might charge you 8%, some might charge you 12%. But let's go with an average of 10% of the rent that you receive monthly. That will be 97.5 that you will be paying to the estate agent. And also, let's make a provision of 10% of the maintenance. That is 97.5. And that will make total expenses of 527. So now let's look at the return on investment. So monthly, you will be having as cash flow 448, which is the difference between the rent amount that you receive and the amount that you pay monthly, which is net that you receive as 448. And yearly, you will be receiving a total cash flow of 5,378, which is a return, which is a percent, which gives you a percentage of 18.23% as a return on investment. And to obtain that rate, you simply multiply 5,378 times 100 and divide it by the initial investment, which is 34,220. Now let's look at the net profit. We have seen earlier that your yearly cash flow is 5,378. Now you need to pay your income tax, which is 20% of that 5,378, which is 1,075.6. That fetches you a net profit of 4,302. That is a return on investment after tax of 14.58%. Now, let's look at the value of the property year after year. You are close to the end of 2023. Let's say the beginning of 2024 with this price, £118,000. Remember that we have negotiated this price from £130,000. So if you go on a website of the estate agent now, you will see £130,000. But we managed to negotiate it at a lower price of £118,000, and it has been proven. That year after year, the property value increased by 8%. So if you go on PwC website, if you go on KPMG, if you go on Ernst & Young, Deloitte website, they've all made those analyses, and they have been able to prove that year after year, the value of the property is increased by 8%, which means that at the end of 2040 or the end of 2024, the value of your property will be 127,440, and that goes on year after year. So year after year, you'll have an increase of 8% of the initial value. So 9,440 will be increased to the value of your property year after year. So fast forward 2035, the value of your property will be 231,000, if I can speak, £231,280. That is in 2035. That's nearly the double of the amount that you initially invested. So let's see the summary down here. Valuation 10 years later. 2035. The value of the property in 2035 is 231 to 80. If you sell the property at that time, you will easily pay back the mortgage to the bank of 88,500. Let's assume that the 34,000 2020 that you put in initially was amount borrowed from a friend or family member. So you will have a net profit of, you will remain with a net profit of 108,560. And that is a percentage of 317.24. And you have to pay your capital gain tax of 20%. Although we know that you can use some technique not to pay this amount. We know how you can do that. But for now, let's pay the government 20%. That means a total of 21,712. A net profit of 86,848, which is a percentage of 253.79. Look at the graph here and show the increase of the value of your property year after year. Year 1 being 2024 and year 12 being 2036, I think. Initially, the value of the property was 118,000, but towards the end of the 12 years is 231,280. Right, now come the decision time. My friend, just tell me, will you not invest in this property? Well, I would personally invest in that property. So it's you to decide whether you need to invest on it or not. We have done our analysis and we came to the conclusion that it's an investment that's worth looking at. If you need to have more information, send us an email at africexcellence@gmail.com and a member of our team will get back to you.
Well, thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. We really hope that you like the video. We would like you to share with your friends and family so other people might get inspired. Until then, take care.